And that's why we also share things with the head-ups game and the open-ended games research. And of course, the socialization in these games is quite important, and we have to refrain ourselves from starting to look at that because we have to look at other things. But yes, children have indeed taken up roles or just momentarily, because one that was in charge of the bird had to slide down because there was nobody at that moment to slide down on the fish, and while the others were climbing up, and then another one takes over and they talk to each other. Now you do that, watch out for the bird, and things like that. So there's a lot of things going on there that we have to look at. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Edith?
This is addressed to anybody who's doing research with autistic children, because I do have a problem with a certain way of looking at autistic children in terms of deficits.
Yeah. Can everyone give their name and where they're from and use the mic? Thanks.
Edith Ackerman, MIT, Cambridge, Massachusetts. This is a question addressed to many people who do research with autistic children. And I am glad that Franca at the end offered a cautionary note. And the problem is that if we have these deficit theories of the kinds of symptoms that we see in autistic spectrum children, we all know that they have problems with socialization, problems with communications, and problems with stereotyping. So it's easy to do the next step. They have no imagination, they cannot communicate, and they are not good at socialize. Now, if you translate it in these terms and you offer behavioral fixes to these problems, you end up having as a purpose to augment the possibility of imagining in autistic children, to boost their communicative skills, and to force almost ways of socializing. What's missing, and I am glad that you pointed to it, is that these so-called deficits are the children's strategy to live with actually the opposite. It's an imagination that becomes so scary that it's better to have rituals to ground it, a sense of danger when you are not just in touch virtually but physically, that you prefer to be perpetually connected but out of touch. And similarly, I could go on, I don't want to, because now the only thing that I am